The Dalai Lama is the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism and, one of the most recognized religious figures in the world. Revered as a reincarnation of Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion, the Dalai Lama serves as both a symbol of compassion and a guide for millions of Tibetan Buddhists. The word Dalai means ocean in Mongolian, and Lama means guru or teacher in Tibetan, together symbolizing a teacher with profound wisdom as vast as an ocean. The institution of the Dalai Lama began in the 15th century. The current 14th Dalai Lama, Tenzin Gyatso, was born in 1935 in northeastern Tibet. He was identified as the reincarnation of the 13th Dalai Lama at the age of 2 and was formally enthroned at 5. However, his life changed dramatically when China invaded Tibet in 1950. After a failed uprising in 1959, he fled to India, where he has lived in exile ever since. From Dharamshala, he leads the Tibetan government in exile and advocates for Tibetan autonomy through nonviolence, compassion, and dialogue. China views the Dalai Lama as a political threat, not just a religious figure. Although the current Dalai Lama stepped down from any political role in 2011, his influence over the Tibetan people remains strong. His popularity and moral authority challenge Beijing's narrative of control and legitimacy in Tibet. Controlling the next Dalai Lama would allow China to install a loyal figurehead who aligns with the Communist Party's goals. This would enable Beijing to weaken Tibetan nationalism, religious identity, and resistance to Chinese policies in the region. By appointing their own Dalai Lama, China hopes to erase the influence of the exiled religious leadership and assimilate Tibet more completely into the Chinese state. In Tibetan Buddhism, high lamas like the Dalai Lama are believed to reincarnate after death. The process of finding the next Dalai Lama involves a detailed spiritual and traditional procedure. After the current Dalai Lama passes, senior monks begin a search for his reincarnation, often guided by visions, dreams, and signs, such as the direction of the cremation smoke or special visions at sacred lakes. Once a potential child is identified, a series of tests are conducted. These include recognizing personal belongings of the previous Dalai Lama or displaying unusual spiritual wisdom. Only after passing these tests is the child formally recognized as the new Dalai Lama and given religious training. However, the current Dalai Lama has indicated that he may not reincarnate at all, or that his successor may be born outside Chinese-controlled Tibet, possibly even as a woman. He has also made it clear that no Chinese-appointed Dalai Lama will be legitimate. In conclusion, the Dalai Lama represents the soul of Tibetan Buddhism and the resilience of Tibetan identity. China's attempts to control his succession reveal the deep political and cultural stakes involved. As the 14th Dalai Lama ages, the question of his reincarnation becomes not just a religious concern, but a geopolitical battle over faith, freedom, and the future of a people. If you found the video insightful, hit the like button and subscribe. See you in the next video.